this week's episode of The Enthusiast, Cy Barry turns 96 years old and heaps more on this week's episode of The Enthusiast. In the quick fire news this week, few publications have released The Phantom, the King of Backers. The King of Backers, issue number 1966, and let me tell you, it just looks amazing. Like, I have not seen a cover look this good. And this week's cover has been brought to you by It is being brought to you by Alex Tripp. Look at that amazing cover. I think nowadays that I normally expect too much of a cover. Like, I expect too much. Like, I get very, very excited. Obviously, that's one point of the conversation. I get very, very excited that there's a new Phantom comic coming out, and I don't know what the cover's going to look like, and my expectations are so sky high, and then I see something like this, and it's just impact zone, right there and there, and then I come back down from that high, and I look at it, and I say, it's a good cover, but it's a good cover. Like, it really pops off the page, and that's the reason why I like it. But I think nowadays I get my expectations too far up, and I think that this cover, I think there could have been a little bit more, but that you can't really go off old mate's opinion. You can't really go off Brad's opinion right now, because he's just taken away too much of that cover, and he just loves this cover too much. He just loves this cover too much, and his expectations are too sky high. So, Alex Tripp, if you're watching this and you're thinking, Brad is talking about my cover, and don't worry about my opinion. Just keep on drawing and just keep on doing some amazing covers. And the next Phantom comic will come out on the 28th of March. And may interest a lot of Phantom fans around the world. And it also may interest a lot of Phantom fans that live in Australia. Now, yes, in a couple of weeks, Phantom fans who did not originally buy the original comic that had this story in it, yes, we're going to be talking about it. I talked about it a couple of weeks ago when I was talking about Lightning Strikes Comics, and yes, in a couple of weeks, Australian few Phantom readers of the comic book series are going to be able to read The Scarlet Sapphire, originally published by Lightning Strike Comics. It's going to be awesome. I've already read it before, but I'm going to read it again because it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to love it, and I'm going to awesome it, and I'm going to put it in my collection and keep talking about it until my enthusiasm runs out, which should be very, very quick. So as I said, it'll be coming out in a couple of weeks, and which could really mean that this partnership between Few Publications and Lightning Strikes Comics could be coming to fruition. It could be bearing fruits that we don't even know about. It could be bearing fruits that new stories could be coming out and we don't even know about. And because, as we have seen and heard in the last couple of weeks, Lightning Strikes Comics will be publishing new Phantom comics. Yes, as I said the last couple of weeks, Lightning Strikes Comics will be publishing new Phantom comics. And as I said, they're going to be publishing new Phantom comics. And they are already in development they're going to be publishing new Phantom comics, they're going to be publishing new stories, and there's a new story perhaps going to be in the works with Few Publications. So I think that there's going to be some sort of partnership between Few Publications and Lightning Strikes Comics, because they're in my opinion is that if you really think about it, they're in the two publishers are in the two different parts of the world. One's in Dublin and one's in Australia. Meaning, one is in the other side of the world and the other one is down in the good old down under. And what I think of that is because both of these have potential to reach a new target audience and to reach a audience that they may not have reached before. And I think this will be a very, very, very good thing. And it also, Lightning Strikes Comics recently at Dublin Comic Con were at Dublin Comic Con as well. And one of the panels they hosted was about what's coming from them. And one of the things many would have noticed was the Few logo being on display on the panel, which what does this all mean? What does this all mean for Phantom fans? Does it mean that we're going to be seeing new Phantom stories? Does it mean that we're going to be getting new comics more regularly than we have done in the past? And does it mean that Lightning Strikes Comics could be coming back? There is a exception to this that they could be coming back. They have already announced that they are going to be coming back. So the most likely appointed view is that they will be coming back and there will be new stories eventually throughout this year. And eventually we will see something new and exciting. And my guess is we will just have to wait. And coming up on this week's show, Cy Barry's birthday was this week. So we're going to talk a bit about that. We've got the publisher news this week. We've got Silverstone Comics to release Phantom number 12. Yes, they're going to be releasing some new comics. I am getting excited. And we also have new merchandise news. The Phantom video game update. Saturday is back with I'm back with the results from the original Ray Moore Phantom Daily Art auction. And Brad's fantastical mail call is back. And next up in this week's past week, the legend himself, Cy Barry, has celebrated his birthday. And I would like to wish Cy Barry a very happy, well-wishing birthday and cue the birthday song. Cue the birthday song. Happy birthday, happy birthday to Cy Barry. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to Cy. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to Cy Barry. Hip hooray, hip hooray, hip hooray. I hope Cy Barry has had a great day and a great week and even greater many days to come. The publisher news this week, the German Phantom publisher Silverstone Comics will be publishing a new German Phantom comic, issue number 12 of this evolving series. I'll be having the cover art up here right now, and this cover art just looks very, very amazing. It'll be very, very interesting what German Phantom fans are thinking of this series. If you're in Germany and you collect these Phantom comics and this comic book series, comment your thoughts down below of what you think of the series and what you would like to see, as always, in future issues from this series. My show, The Enthusiast, on Anchor and Spotify, where the passion for the Phantom doesn't waver. New episodes weekly on Tuesdays, and I will also be putting a link to the podcast in the description down below. It's always down there for easy convenience. This week's merchandise news, the Phantom video game has officially made another new announcement, and this is what the announcement said. The Phantom game. From the Phantom game, we have a screenshot, and from that screenshot, it says, "Big milestone update. Our illustration and animation team have completed all levels for the game. It is now up to the dev crew to kick into overdrive. And get the levels feeling punchy. And before we head into testing mid-year, stay tuned." So, this could mean that we're going to be staying tuned, and you're staying tuned to the latest updates on the Enthusiast. Now we have the auction Saturday. Results from the original Ray Moore Phantom Daily Art auction. Recently, Heritage Auctions were holding an auction involving a original Phantom Daily from March 1936 by Ray Moore, and this is what the piece of art went for. The original Ray Moore Phantom Daily art went for $37,500. Like, seriously, someone's going to be having deep pockets. To put this in perspective, this original piece of art in Australian dollars, in Australian currency, this original piece of art went for 57,138 Australian dollars. Like, how much of a mind blowing is that? And as Daryl Kerrigan would say, tell him he's dreaming. Tell him he's dreaming, right? Tell him he's dreaming. It's a good movie. Yeah. And you can now get 14% off on all things Hermes Press with the code Enthusiast 2022. Whether you're looking for something new to read on a hard day's afternoon's work, or you're just looking for something new to add to your collection, there's always something you can find at Hermes Press. And you can also get 14% off to use that code on anything to do with Hermes Press. And as always, Enthusiast 2022, all in one word. Use that while it's still available, while this channel's still going. And as always, you can find everything at Hermes Press that we have already published. Click on the Enthusiast. I present Brad's fantastical mail call. Yes, I have bought some new Phantom comics. I recently, in the past week, have bought some new Phantom comics. I'm excited to talk about them, and I've been keeping this enthusiasm bottled up in a bottle, not like this, but like similar like it. I've been keeping it in the bottle. I've been wanting to talk about these Phantom comics all week. So we're going to start off with, am I joining the dark side of the Force? No, I'm not. I'm just going with the left side. Yes. First thing that I bought was the Johnson's official Phantom price guide. I never thought I was going to be able to own one of these. I never thought I was going to be able to find one of these. I never thought I was going to own one of these. And now I do. Yeah. Now I do. Wanted. Old Australian comics. Old Disney comics. Old Phantom comics and merchandise. Old movie posters. And old records, stamps, coins, military. Signed books. Tin toys, and just look at that for sale page. It's just so nostalgia. And this Johnson's official Phantom price guide. Price guide is the 3rd edition Phantom price guide, is from 2006. CD included with over 2,000 color pictures. Okay, I don't think I have a color. I don't think I have a CD in here. Wow, it's got some information in here. I might have to have another look at this. I've briefly had a look at it. I haven't had a full look at it. I might actually have to show this on the channel, like in a separate video. Oh, what the... Holy... Oh no. Have a look at this. It's actually got... Has it? I think it has. It's actually got the DVD in there. Holy... Ooh. We are discovering secrets on the Enthusiast this week. Whew. 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 A CD included with over 2,000 color pictures. Back when they used to use CDs. It's 2006. Nearly 20 years old. Brad, what are you doing? This Phantom comic before, it's The Return of the Ghost, and it is number 1058. Look how, like, I got these, a couple of weeks ago, I showed some Phantom comics, and the same place I got those, I got these. So, same color. Okay, some of these Phantom comics I have not seen, as I've said before the last couple of weeks, I have not seen Phantom comics look at this good. Like, when do you see replicas of the Phantom published in the 2000s and the 90s and the 2000s? When do you see Phantom replicas of replica books this good? Like, tell me in the comment section how many times you've seen replicas look this good. Like, it doesn't even look like it's been opened. Like, I would think that this is probably got white pages. Like, it doesn't even look like it's been opened. Oh, I would say it. I think my suggestion would be accurate. Okay, now wait for it, because I picked up some mint Phantom comics. You say mint, now I say minter. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get a mint out of the plastic bag. No, I've got it right here. This is the earliest Phantom comic that I've ever seen that is in this this is in that mint of edition. It is the Phantom 272. Look at that. This is what I have been hanging out for. I've been wanting to show the people on the channel all week. I've got even bigger stuff. I picked up even bigger stuff than this. We got 272. We've got 307. Yeah, 307. Look at that mint. Look at it. How good is it? How good is it? This has got to have white pages on it. Surely. It's got to have at least white pages on it. Okay, gets better. Because oh my, oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my God. So, next thing I want to show you is very, very special because I already have it. And I didn't even know that I already had it. Look at this. This is 448, number 448. This is mint. I have not seen something like this before. Now hang on to your socks. I've already got this. Look at this. Thank you, Sam Allen, for still sending this to me. It's awesome. Look at this. Now look at that. How much of a comparison is that? Oh my God. That is a live reaction to me already having a Phantom comic. And that even so that it's an early Phantom comic. I already have it, but in better nick. How good is that? Oh, yes. Okay, we have Tiger. That is number 33, 1033. We have The Hidden People. That is number 1053. We have the Kukalomoro, Destroyer of the Earth Part 1. That's 1055. I am very interested in reading that story and another story that I picked up a little while ago. Okay, we have the 1060, the Grey Gang. Complete collector's edition, they say. We have the Mysterious Carapu, it's 1034. We have the Jonathan Wild, Part 2, Sentenced to Hang, 1439. We have the Mistaken Identity, 1440. We have Diana Disappears, 1441. I have a feeling I've already got that, but anyway. We have another replica from 1995. We have the complete, uncensored, complete version. It is number 953A. Is the 1940 blockbuster, The Seahorse. Now, I'm going to read this. It's the complete version, and I'm going to review it on the channel. I have a fair few things to read now. I have 500 Phantom comics. I have a heap a lot to read. We have another replica. We have another replica. Some of these replicas are in that good of a condition. We have the History is Made, The Phantom in Australia, number 944A. We have 100 pages, Supergiant Phantom, new story, Drug Busters, plus 3 classics. Oh yes, this has got to be one of my favorite covers from this era. Back covers, I meant, from this era. Look at that. Look at that. How good's that? I love that. Love it. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Love it. Can you not say love it that many times? You can. We have the Guardians of the Dead. Look at that. That's an awesome cover. I think this cover would look very, very great if Alex Troop had done it. That would be awesome. I might have to give that a read too. Looks like I've got a lot of reading material to do. Okay, non-Phantom, but I picked this up anyway. It is the Big Valley. Big Valley. I'm gonna have a look at this in my own time, and comment down below if you want to see stuff like this, or you just want to see Phantom. Comment your thoughts down below. Okay, we have double number, the Phantom, number 853. Ooh, look at that back cover. That is amazing. Whew. I love that. Love that. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, we have another double number. It is 68 pages of the Phantom, 858. 2 new stories, and this one has 2 new stories. We have another replica from 1996, this one's from. We have another replica. I picked up heaps of replicas on this haul. Another replica. I've got the same comic, but it's not in the same condition, so that's why I picked it up. And then we have the Return of the Commander Part 1 is 1470. We have another replica. We have another replica. We have another replica. We have another replica. We have the Son of the Jungle. We have another replica. I've got to have nearly all of these replicas by now. We have another replica. Replica City here. We have part 2 of Clue Carlomoko, 1056. Non-Phantom, but this is Australian icon at the moment. With the Panther, number 45. The Panther, number 45. We have Ben Bolt, a September issue from 1955. Look at that. That's classic artwork there. Classic artwork. We have Prince Valiant. We have Terry and the Pirates. Terry and the Pirates. Arrest that man. World famous comic. Okay, non-Phantom, but we have Matt Kimes' work, issue number 1, 2, and 3. The Demon, representative of the Phantom. So, sorta, but not. Look at that. What does that tell you? It tells you 80s, 90s Phantom goodness. Might actually have a look at that. Okay, one of the biggest things that I found in the last week, and I'm about to show you. I'm going to actually have a look at this comic very, very soon on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And without further ado, people, I have I bought a very, very special Phantom comic, and it is number 62. It is The Phantom, a German Phantom comic by the publisher Bastei. Bastei or Bastei? I don't know. But just look at that. I'm going to have a look at it on the channel. I'm going to have a look at it in a new series that I very, very shortly started. But just look at that book. It's awesome. Awesome. Probably one of the biggest books that I now have. I'm very, very amazed that I even could find that. I didn't even know I was gonna even find something like that. Okay, we have Mandrake the Magician, number 1 in a 6-issue limited series. We have Mandrake the Magician, number 3 in a 6 limited issue series. We have Number 4, Mandrake the Magician. We have Mandrake the Magician. Why does that not surprise anyone? We have number 2 of the 6-issue series. We have the 2006 Christmas Special. We have Murder in the Alps by amazing cover by Antonio Lemos. Look at that. It's awesome. Love his work. Okay, we have another super giant Phantom 100-page new story, Devil's Brotherhood. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Gets even better. We have another 68-page Phantom book. It's number 948. It's The Death of the Sky and Prince Byron. Baron Khan. Rex of Baron Khan. Okay, nothing to do with the Phantom, but we have Outer Limits. The invasion is on. Our flying saucers shot down by rocketeers. We have a Dell issue of Lassie. We have 5-star comics. We includes The Adventures of the Spirit and other comics. Lassie, The Spirit, Perky, Lady Duck, Lady Luck, and Hickory. Okay, we have another replica. And we have The Wages of Sin? It must be. We have, last but not least, we have, drum rolls please. We have 3 stories, 100 pages of awesomeness. We have The Phantom, The Complete Mystery, The Mystery of the Island Dogs. We have The Challenge. We have The Python of Bengala. We have number 1458. Okay, after a stellar run of Phantom comics, everything comes to an end. Everything has to come to an end. I have even more Phantom comics to read. And if you enjoy Phantom Cave reviews, then subscribe to see more great videos like this. And as always, keep Phantom Caving and stay safe. And I will be back next week for the 11th episode, the season finale of the season 5 of the Enthusiast. So stay tuned for that. There are announcements going out this coming week. This is just going to be amazing. I am super excited for this. I can't wait for it. And as always, keep Phantom Caving, stay safe, and you'll see me on the channel very, very soon next week on the Enthusiast.